First, the top news headlines. Manipur MP Maharaj Sana Jawali Semba urges India to explore feasibility of having Cabo Valley return or means to get pending compensation as per 1826 Treaty of Yandabo. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tables supplementary Manipur's demands for grants, excess grants and estimated receipts and expenditures for multiple fiscal years. Delhi Police files FIR against KSO President Pauza Khubguite for extortion, arms and ammunition smuggling investigation. Security forces destroy 6 bunkers and 12 shelters, recovered dummy weapons and warlike stores in operation against UKNA militants in Churchandpur. A very good evening. You are watching IS Prime Time English News. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. On the floor of the Rajya Sabha during 0 hours, Manipur MP Maharaj Sana Jawali Semba urged the Government of India to examine the feasibility of returning Cabo Valley to Manipur or explore means for the payment of the pending compensation agreed upon in the Treaty of Yandabo signed on February 24, 1826. The Rajya Sabha MP informed the House that the giving away of Cabo Valley was the most unfortunate day in the history of Manipur, as it was done without any prior approval of the Indian Parliament, state endorsement or state ratification. Moreover, Nehru completely ignored the terms and conditions of the Treaty of Yandabo 1826. For this historical blunder, Manipur will never forgive Nehru and his party, Congress. Now, the Cabo Valley is no longer part of Manipur or India, and no compensation has been received despite Burma's agreement to pay a sum of 500 Sikka rupees monthly as compensation for Cabo Valley to the then King of Manipur, Maharaj Gambhir Singh. He said Pandit Nehru gifted away the Cabo Valley of Manipur to Burma, now Myanmar, after meeting with his counterpart, the Prime Minister of Burma. The valley is a highly resourceful and fertile landmass of nearly 22,210 square kilometers, which was once part of the Manipur Kingdom as early as 1450 AD.
Pandit Nehru gifted away Cabo Valley of Manipur to erstwhile Burma, now Myanmar, on 3rd March 1953, after having a meeting in Manipur with his counterpart Mr. U Nu, then Prime Minister of Burma. This valley is a very resourceful and fertile landmass of nearly 22,210 square kilometers, and it had been once a part of Manipur Kingdom from as early as 1450 AD. The giving away of Cabo Valley to Burma was the most unfortunate day in the history of Manipur because it was done without any prior approval of Indian Parliament or state endorsement or rectification. Moreover, Nehru completely ignored the terms and the conditions of the Treaty of Yandabo of 1826, and accordingly to Cabo Valley, 1834, Burma agreed to pay a sum of rupees 500 Sikka rupees per month as compensation of Cabo Valley to the then King of Manipur, Sri Gambhir Singh. The said amount had been paid to Manipur till 1949. After 1949, with the merger of Manipur to India, the same amount was paid to Government of India till around 1953. Without knowing all this historical background, Nehru gifted away this resourceful valley to Burma. Moreover, because of this historical blunder, Manipur will never forgive Nehru and his party, Congress. Now the valley is no more with Manipur, India, and no compensation is received yet. So I earnestly urge upon the India government through this house to examine the feasibilities of returning Cabo Valley to Manipur, India, or continue the payment of pending compensation to the government or Indian government.
In this second budget session of Parliament, which started today, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the supplementary demands for grants for Manipur, along with the excess grants, estimated receipts and expenditures for various fiscal years. The presentation was made in the Lok Sabha, where the statement was tabled in both English and Hindi. These supplementary demands for grants for the fiscal year 2024-2025 as well as the excess grants for 2021-2022 were discussed in detail. Additionally, the estimated receipts and expenditures for 2025-2026 were included in this statement. These documents reflect the financial adjustments and anticipated receipts and expenditures necessary to maintain the smooth functioning of the government operations. This session, which commenced on February 1st, marks a crucial period for the Parliament, with significant discussions on financial allocations and adjustments expected to take place. These supplementary demands for grants are crucial for ensuring that the government has the necessary funds for ongoing and upcoming projects. The government of Manipur is steadfast in its efforts to enhance connectivity across the state with major infrastructure projects currently underway. Former Chief Minister N. Biren Singh recently shared on social media that the ongoing road construction and upgrading initiatives aim to improve the transportation network across Imphal West, Imphal East and the Highway South Division. These critical projects involve the construction of state highways, major district roads, other district roads and inter-village roads, all of which are designed to provide long-term benefits to the people of Manipur. The roads being constructed will cover a significant length, ensuring better connectivity across the region. The project is not only focused on expanding their road networks but also on ensuring their durability. The newly constructed roads are designed to withstand harsh weather conditions and heavy traffic with a lifespan of up to 40 to 50 years. This will significantly reduce maintenance costs while promoting long-term sustainable infrastructure development. According to Biren Singh, this initiative will play a vital role in fostering socio-economic growth by connecting rural areas, facilitating smoother travel and improving access to key regions of the state. The Delhi police has filed an FIR against the president of KSO Delhi and NCR, Pauza Khupguite, and a notice has also been served under various sections of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita (BNS) to appear before Kartavya Path, New Delhi Police Station. The police, in its order, also said that there is reasonable ground to question Pauza Khupguite to ascertain various facts and circumstances in relation to an investigation and directed the KSO president to appear before the court as and when required or directed to cooperate with the investigation and to disclose all the facts truthfully without concealing any parts. The KSO president Pauza Khupguite will be arrested if he fails to comply with the order issued under sections 41A Clause 3 and Clause 4 of CRPC 35 Clause 5 and Clause 6 of BNSS. In a crackdown, Manipur police apprehended as many as 6 active cadres of the NRFM organization, including a woman, for their alleged involvement in extortion and the transportation of arms and ammunition. The arrests were met in separate operations conducted in Imphal West and Imphal East districts, targeting individuals accused of disrupting public peace and security. Manipur police reported the arrest of 5 individuals from Gandhi Avenue, Thangal Bazar, Imphal West district. The arrested persons were identified as Kaisham Robertson Meite alias Nanau 29, Moirangthem Tanu Devi alias Chinglembi alias Ichenthol age 21, Namirakpam Rashini Devi alias Thoibi alias Mangalema age 25, Maikam Ichenchanu age 32 and Laishram Menaka Chanu alias Lanchenbi age 27. They were allegedly actively involved in extortion activities and the transportation of arms and ammunition. Among the items recovered from their possession were 1 two-wheeler, 5 mobile phones and 1 ID card. In a separate incident, Manipur police also apprehended Laifrakpam Sonia Devi alias Tombi alias Lamsing B age 24 from Golapati Masjid Achoba Awanglerak, Porompal Police Station, Imphal East District. She was accused of extorting money from the general public, private firms and government officials. Police also recovered 1 mobile phone and a wallet containing 1,07,260 rupees in cash from her possession. In another crackdown on insurgent activities, security forces and Manipur police arrested a total of 18 cadres belonging to 5 different insurgent groups, KYKL, UPPK, KCPPWG and Prepak Pro from various locations across the state. Security forces apprehended one KYKL cadre identified as Mohen Takelambam alias Renuyai, age 29, near border pillar number 79 under More Police Station, Tengnupal district. The next day, police arrested 3 active cadres of UPPK from Langol type to Imphal West. They were identified as Ngangbam Bishan Meitei, age 24, Asangbam Manikanta Singh, age 37, and Sorokhaibam Nganthoi Singh, age 23. The trio was involved in extorting money through illegal means. Police recovered 2 four-wheelers, 3 mobile handsets, and other items from their possession. In a separate operation, 2 active members of KCPPWG were arrested. Sandham Roman Singh, age 39, was detained from Samuro, Imphal West, along with 11 demolators, while Sorokhaibam Inauton Singh, age 38, was arrested near Rims Mengate, Lamphel, with a mobile handset. Both were involved in extortion activities targeting government officials and the general public. Additionally, Manipur police arrested 5 active cadres of Prepak Pro in 2 separate operations. 3 cadres, Laishram Boboi Meitei alias Boishemba, age 28, Paluzam Babu Singh alias Luthumba, age 25, and Yumnam Athoy Bichanu were arrested from Hainopok near Ima Medhapati School, Imphal West, with 3 mobile phones recovered. Another 2 cadres, Chirom Rostam Meitei alias Chiromba, age 25, and Haikruzam Arbind Singh alias Michael Hairoiba, age 32, were arrested from Khongman Nandibamrika, Imphal East, with 2 mobile phones seized. All were accused of extortion money from the public, private firms and government officials. In a special operation launched jointly by troops of Assam Rifles and the Indian Army at Songfu village of Hanglep, Churchandpur, security forces destroyed 6 bunkers and 12 shelters and recovered approximately 27 wooden dummy weapons and warlike stores on March 8. UKNA is a non-Sukuki militant group who had recently launched attack at the Assam Rifles. The abandoned camp, likely used by UKNA, was sighted after a 48-hour operation spanning March 6 to March 8. The operation involved establishing a temporary base and conducting an extensive search of the area. In a step toward enhancing the fisheries industry in Manipur, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla today inaugurated the newly developed Masir Hatchery and Freshwater Ichthyology and Sustainable Aquaculture Laboratory at the Department of Zoology, Manipur University, Kanchipur. This state-of-the-art facility is a joint initiative between ICAR, Central Institute of Coalwater Fisheries Research, Bhimtal, Uttarakhand, and Manipur University. Addressing the gathering, the governor emphasized the importance of fish in local culture and highlighted the immense potential of Manipur's water bodies, ponds, rivers, lakes and reservoirs to foster a thriving fisheries sector. He stated that innovative projects like the Masir Hatchery would not only boost fish production but also make the state self-sufficient, reducing reliance on external fish supplies. The governor also touched on the Government of India's Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana PMMSY, which aims to promote the growth of the fisheries sector and support local fish farmers. He urged the public to take full advantage of these initiatives. The event was attended by figures including Professor N. Lokendra Singh, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Dr. Joy Krishna Jena, DDG ICAR New Delhi, Dr. Vijay Kumar Behera, Chief Executive, NFDB Hyderabad, and Dr. Pramod Kumar Pandey, Director ICAR CICFR Bhimtal.
These are the things which perhaps we can develop, make Manipur unique for these items. Like those our coastline states have become, you mentioned about shrimps. Shrimps have done so well, I mean the large percentage, 2/3 of the export value is coming from shrimps. So why not we look at this kind of variety of fish, develop it, make it commercially viable, and then perhaps the way when I was going around, I was told it's the easier thing to breed and grow. So why not then we do it at a commercial level? I'm sure Manipur University will take a lead in that.
In light of the ongoing crisis in Manipur, which has caused significant unrest and turmoil, Arambai Tengol expressed deep concern for the state and its people, particularly the Hindu and Meitei communities affected by the recent ethnic conflict. The organization emphasized that the crisis, which has caused immense damage and emotional trauma, is a matter of grave concern not only for the people of Manipur, but for the entire nation. Arambai Tengol commended the Union Home Minister Amit Shah for his efforts towards the restoration of religious places that were damaged or vandalized during the ethnic violence in May 2023. The organization considered this step a significant move towards re-establishing peace, harmony and preserving the cultural heritage of the state. Arambai Tengol further urged the state administration to take immediate action to reconstruct Hindu temples and Meitei religious sites that were destroyed by the Kuki narco-terrorists during the conflict, emphasizing the importance of these sacred places to the community's faith and unity. The organization also delivered a strong message to the Kuki narco-terrorists and illegal immigrants, calling for an end to the violence and urging them to respect the Indian Constitution. Arambai Tengol made it clear that any attempts to disrupt the peace and integrity of Manipur would not be tolerated. The organization strongly backed the central government's initiative for an amicable resolution to the crisis, emphasizing the need for all parties to adhere to the directives issued by the government. Arambai Tengol stressed the importance of maintaining the unity and territorial integrity of Manipur, asserting that any actions endangering this would not be tolerated. The organization vowed not to remain passive in the face of the continuing crisis and declared its commitment to taking necessary actions to protect the land and people of Manipur. It reiterated that those seeking to destabilize the state must recognize their lack of support and respect for the Constitution. In conclusion, Arambai Tengol called on all citizens of India to respect and uphold the Constitution and to support the central government's efforts to bring peace and development to Manipur. The organization urged unity among all citizens, emphasizing the need to collectively fight against terrorism and illegal immigration. In support for the total shutdown called by the Kukijau Council, protesters from the Kukijau groups today blocked the Imphal-Jiribam Road, which is also National Highway 37. However, the protesters later retreated from the roadblock following pressure from Naga communities living along the highway. These communities urged the Kukijau groups to adopt a more human and considerate approach in the interest of lasting peace between the various communities in the region. The shutdown, which began yesterday, was called in protest of the Free Movement initiative introduced by Home Minister Amit Shah as part of the government's efforts to restore peace in Manipur. The Kukijau Council has expressed strong opposition to this initiative, believing it to be detrimental to their community's interest. While the protesters initially held their ground by blocking the key national highway, the intervention of the Naga communities along National Highway 37 led to the decision to retreat. The Naga communities emphasized the need for peaceful coexistence and urged all parties involved to work together to ensure a long-term solution to the ongoing conflict in the state. The situation remains tense, with both sides calling for their respective demands to be addressed, while the authorities continue to work towards maintaining law and order. In a public appeal, the Deputy Commissioner of Jiribam, Krishna Kumar, urged the people of the district to uphold peace, unity and communal harmony during these challenging times. Highlighting the district's long history of communal brotherhood and cultural diversity, Kumar emphasized a collective responsibility to preserve these values for a prosperous society. Acknowledging the recent unrest in the area, Kumar reassured the public that the district administration, in collaboration with security forces, is committed to ensuring the safety and well-being of all residents. He noted that peace and harmony have been maintained in the district for several months thanks to coordinated efforts between law enforcement agencies, civil society organizations and community leaders. Kumar called on citizens to exercise refrain from spreading unverified information or rumors and trust the administration to address concerns through proper channels. He stressed the importance of acting with wisdom and maintaining a calm demeanor to prevent further escalation of tensions. The Deputy Commissioner also reiterated the need to reinforce the principles of non-violence, tolerance, mutual understanding and respect, which are essential in overcoming challenges and fostering an environment of unity and development. He encouraged residents to support the efforts of the district administration, police and security forces in ensuring lasting peace in the state. In closing, Kumar called for solidarity among the people of Jiribam, urging everyone to stand together for a brighter and safer future. The Finance Department of the Government of Manipur has issued an advance authorization for the payment of salaries, pensions, family pensions and power purchases for the month of February 2025. The decision was made in anticipation of the President's assent to the revised budget for the fiscal year 2024-2025, which was tabled in Parliament today. The advance authorization approved by the competent authority allows for the disbursement of these critical payments, including salaries and pensions, ahead of the final approval of the revised budget. The order clarifies that the expenditures involved do not pertain to new services or new instruments of service, as the necessary funds for these payments have already been accounted for in the revised estimates for 2024-2025. The State Informatics Officer Manipur Unit has been tasked with ensuring the necessary adjustments are met in BMs and Treasury Net for the relevant head of accounts. This will facilitate the smooth disbursement of these payments across the state. The notification also authorizes the treasuries to proceed with the disbursement of the aforementioned payments, ensuring that government employees and pensioners receive their due payments without delay. A one-day training cum orientation program on National Tobacco Control Program and Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act 2003 was held today at the conference hall of the Kakching Municipal Council. The program was organized by the District Health Society under the supervision of District Administration Kakching. Dr. Takhelambam Julon, District Nodal Officer, NTCP DHS Kakching, spoke about the role of the NTCP in tackling non-communicable diseases, as use of tobacco is a major risk factor for cancer, heart diseases, chronic respiratory diseases and diabetes. Premjit Thokchom, co-founder and president Sangai Youth Tobacco Free and Educational Organization and member SLCC NTCP, explained about the ill effects of tobacco and its products, which has severe health, social and economic consequences both for users and non-users. Saugaizam Surendro, Food Safety Officer, spoke about the COTPA Act 2003, explaining its importance in regulating tobacco use and protecting public health. He emphasized that the Act prohibits tobacco advertisements, restricts smoking in public places, and bans the sale of tobacco products to minors and near educational institutions. A total of about 40 officials from medical, food safety, police and education departments attended the program. Also, challan books for booking violators of the COTPA Act 2003 were distributed to the participants. The Rhythms of Manipur continued its educational outreach today by conducting a captivating folk music demonstration at Promising Academy in Sagolbantera, Lokham Lirak, Imphal West. The program aimed to educate students and faculty on the rich musical traditions of the region, with the group showcasing their national award-winning compositions, dancing, drummers and their state song Sanalebak Manipur. The demonstration, led by Rajkumar Sanatomba Singh, the founder member and secretary of Rhythms of Manipur, began with an introduction to the group's mission and objectives. Singh explained the importance of preserving and promoting Manipur's folk music culture through educational initiatives. Following the demonstration, students and teachers at the academy were invited to try their hand at playing the langden, drums and other traditional instruments, offering a hands-on experience that deepened their understanding of the music. The initiative is part of a long-running effort by Rhythms of Manipur to bring traditional music education to institutions across the region. In recent years, the group has conducted similar programs at various schools, including Jovial Bilona English School in Iromezrao and S.V. Gatwell School in Hautal in November 2024. Founded in 1985, Rhythms of Manipur has performed extensively both at home and abroad. Collaborating with musicians from Japan and Trinidad, the group has toured globally with successful performances in Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, Laos, Port of Spain, Bangkok, Surin, and most recently Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam in August 2024. The chairman of Promising Academy, Ratan Kumar, expressed gratitude to Rhythms of Manipur for their efforts in raising awareness of traditional music. He also extended an invitation to the group to return for future programs, emphasizing the importance of continued exposure to Manipur's unique musical heritage. The first foundation day of the Awa Anatarva Singh Marup Singh AATM was celebrated today with a grand event held at Chingmairong, Imphal. The occasion was marked by a heartfelt gathering of leaders and community members who came together to commemorate the organization's continuous efforts in supporting those in need. The event was graced by figures including Pabung Thoiba, who delivered an inspiring speech, and AATM advisor Oinam Prabhavati, who spoke passionately about the organization's vision. UFO General Secretary Yendrimbam Bahulal also shared his thoughts, emphasizing the importance of unity and community support. AATM's advisor Oinam Prabhavati reflected on the organization's mission and its role in improving the lives of the people, especially in remote areas like Angamba. She highlighted the need for ongoing support and solidarity to address the challenges faced by the community. The event also featured discussions on future goals, including the expansion of AATM's work in various sectors such as education, healthcare, and community development. The book Exercise Models of Yogic and General, a comparative study, was released by Professor N. Lokendra Singh, the Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, at the VC Committee Room today. Authored by Dr. Maibam Nodia Chand Singh, Associate Professor in the Department of Physical Education and Sports Science, the book explores the effectiveness of different exercise models for treating lifestyle diseases. Professor M. Chaurjit Singh explained the structure of the book, which includes chapters on yoga and general exercise, literature review, methodology, data analysis, and conclusions. Dr. Nodia Chand Singh emphasized that the book, a result of 14 years of research, could serve as a prescription for treating diseases like cervical spondylosis and body deformities through exercise models. Professor N. Lokendra Singh congratulated Dr. Nodia Chand Singh, stating that the book would help foster a healthy and happy life. The release event was attended by various distinguished faculty members and scholars from Manipur University.
Hojikangi doctor singna layang bamatamda diagnose tawra matungda madugi sanaba hida prescription tawi aduga chap manana lari asida su koina ana basing se kogi around 90% kumba se kogi lifestyle management haida lifestyle ga mari lenaba lona makogi problem singa se aikoina treatment taw haida chap chana kogi magi darkar ba potsi khangtoga asobeji khangtoga aduga chanaba exercise chap chana henju helandabi wasu walandabi prescription tawraga madubu improve oinanaba aduda base tawraga akoina akogi laboratory da sahi 14 ki mamangda haitare akogi tawgraba adugumba research amba gi laboratory thorko finding ni masina akogi haugalaiba satra research scholar amadi doctor singda amadi yoga therapy singda adumati kanaba lai amasoidana oigani habido ina thamjani.
Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Homa in today's assembly session expressed support for scrapping the free movement regime FMR along the Mizoram-Myanmar border, citing escalating security concerns. He acknowledged that while the FMR was initially intended to ease cross-border movement for ethnic communities, it has increasingly become a conduit for illegal activities, including drug and arms smuggling. The Chief Minister pointed out that many residents in Mizoram share the concern as the state has become a transit route for criminal networks. He highlighted that over 2,000 foreigners entered Mizoram between June and December 2024, with very few of them being genuine tourists, further complicating security and border monitoring efforts. Laldu Homa also noted that the union government has already started suspending the FMR in other northeastern states bordering Myanmar, and Mizoram, with its 510-kilometer porous border, has been witnessing a surge in displaced people and undocumented entries following Myanmar's military coup in 2021. While many of these individuals seek refuge and unchecked, the movement has exacerbated law enforcement challenges in the state. BJP National President and Union Health Minister JP Nadda held a meeting with Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha, State President Rajiv Bhattacharjee and other senior party leaders. Though details of the meeting are not known, a BJP leader said on the condition of anonymity that Nadda discussed matters related to the election of the Tripura unit president and the two alliance partners, Indigenous People's Front of Tripura IPFT and TIPRA Mota Party TMP. Former Chief Minister and Lok Sabha MP Biplab Kumar Deb, Notice in charge Sambit Patra and Tripura BJP's Central Observer and former MP Rajdeep Roy were also part of the meeting held at the State Guest House in Agartala. Nadda was in Tripura to join the second anniversary celebrations of the BJP government in the state. After arriving, Nadda addressed a large gathering at the Swami Vivekananda Stadium in Agartala Sunday. He then visited the Tripura Sundari Temple, one of the 51 Shakti Pithas located in Udaipur, Gomati district. The temple has been redeveloped as part of the Union Ministry of Tourism's Pilgrimage Rejuvenation and Spiritual Augmentations Drive, Prasad, with an investment of over 52 crore rupees. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Grants and estimated receipts and expenditures for multiple fiscal years. Delhi police files FIR against KSO President Pauza Khopguite for extortion, arms and ammunition smuggling investigation. And security forces destroy 6 bunkers and 12 shelters, recover dummy weapons and warlike stores in operation against UKNA militants in Churchandpur. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching ICE News and good night.